All right, well, I guess we have 45 or 44 minutes left before officially we hit 7 o'clock. Now, according to Cyberpunk and according to their release map that they have laid out for December 9th going into December 10th, I checked my region and where I'm at, it says 7 p.m. But looking at some other sources out there, some people are saying that could change. Okay. So I really don't know how they're going to roll this out, or if this is going to be rolled out efficiently, or... But the good news is this: all the patches have been updated. So my patch has been updated. Everything has been downloaded. So thank you, GOG. Guys, go directly to through GOG. Here's the reason why. Everything was ready. All the patches, everything was ready for me to download. I don't have to wait till they launch the game. So basically, they're letting you get prepared. You had plenty of time throughout the day today to download the patches, to download everything. So when you are ready to start playing the game, everything will be ready and set. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Cameron D? Now, as far as you probably guys are asking why I cannot use the camera. Here's the reason why I can't use the camera. The camera, my webcam camera, and the reason you cannot see me, it's because of this. What I'm doing here, it's extremely very data consuming, but since I have data free and I can actually have the privilege to do this, I am running this at 4K with 10-bit YCBCR 422. And what does that mean? What does this color format means? It means that you will get the best possible 4K quality that you can get on your television. So I would hope and I would appreciate if you guys would watch me on either your 4K 10-bit monitor or even sRGB monitor, or preferably your 4K television. Doesn't have to be OLED. Obviously, if you have OLED, woohoo, great, you got OLED. That's even better. But if you don't have OLED, if you have QLED or Sony, 900H or whatever you have that's 4K, even TCL, you're still gonna enjoy this live stream in 4K. And that's the reason why I cannot use my camera. Because if I use my camera, if I use my green screen, that will be a bottleneck of latency. That will just destroy. The latency will just go skyrocketing, like 40 milliseconds or 58 milliseconds. Even with this, I'm getting like 24 milliseconds. So that's the reason why I cannot use my web camera. I would really need a powerful, like a super powerful PC to do this, to render. But hey, this is still great. Okay, so I'm just kind of letting you know what the deal is. As far as the HDR, high dynamic range, AverMedia haven't officially updated their software to utilize that metadata codec. They will do it in the future pretty soon. So I don't know when. I have to also look at the Elgato to see if Elgato is going to do that. I'm pretty sure they will. They just started rolling out this update today. And thanks to Cameron. Thank you, Cameron, for letting me know about this, because it was on the Verge. Verge is the article that Cameron sent it to me very late last night, and I looked at the article. Yes, good news is this: YouTube actually it's listening to me. Can you believe that? They're listening to me now. They're bringing the 4K broadcast. So that's a great news. Now we can broadcast in 4K. And you guys know me. I'm all about the 4K. And I want to bring you as much 4K content as possible. So that's a good news that they're doing that. And it's also great news that they're bringing these codecs, these metadata HDR codecs. Okay. And it's a static metadata. It's not a variable metadata. Variable metadata usually goes to the Dolby Vision, which takes even more data. But this here, it's a static metadata, which is HDR10, 10-bit color, UHD color 10-bit. So thank you, Cameron, for letting me know about that. And as soon as I'm able to get this codec from AverMedia, because I have AverMedia capture card, which would be a GC573 AverMedia capture card. I also have Elgato 4K 60 HDR pass-through, but AverMedia will be releasing the update software sometime by the end of this year, by the end of this month. And once they do that, then I'll implement that codec. You gotta have that HDR10 codec on your software from your capture card to send that data to YouTube server, and then YouTube server will pass through that metadata, static metadata, and will process it to where it's available on your device to watch HDR, UHD, color content. This is the same principle that I was talking about with the AT&T TV. AT&T TV is doing the same thing pretty much, and that's how I was able to utilize HDR on HBO Max for the Avatar through the AT&T TV device that they have, which is also a fully functional Android device. All right, so let me jump into the chat room here. I'm sorry that I had to explain all of this to you, but I hope you guys will understand. All right, Mamba, let's see. How you doing, Mamba? How are you, man? How's your temperature, man? Forget about the games now for a second. How's your health? How you doing, man? How you feeling? I have some interesting news. I don't know if I was going to tell you this or not. Maybe I should tell you this. I think I should tell you. But I think if I tell you this, you guys will get jealous and you guys will get upset and you'll probably start thinking that I have some kind of connection with Google. I just want everybody to understand this. What I'm going to say next, I have no partnership with Google. I'm not affiliated with Google. I'm just using their platform. I've been using their platform called YouTube for 7 years now, since 2014 or 2013, around there somewhere. I've been using their platform for 7 years. And what happened today actually happened 2 hours ago, believe it or not. They sent me an email, and they told me, I wrote them a letter, and I guess they saw the video. I mean, how could they not see the video? I wrote them a... Well, here's what happened. When I canceled... Oh, God, here we go. I can't believe I'm going to even talk about this, but I have to tell you the truth. When I canceled my Google Stadia subscription yesterday, and obviously they seen the video, they told me, and they've seen the highlights of my community forums, and they did see me writing them a letter, because they asked me, please, before you cancel, before you leave, because you are a founder, you started since November 19th, you're the founder edition pre-order guy, and we would just like to know what made you, after a year, after 13 months, what made you cancel and cancel everything, your pro subscription and Cyberpunk. What made you do this? So, okay, I said, all right, let me write them a letter. Let me explain to them. I think I owe them at least that, to explain to them why I'm canceling. So I wrote a letter to them, and I sent it to them. They gave me a little, like, a link where I can type in and send that link to them, and I did. Long story short, I told them I think it's ridiculous after 13 months, a year, and 1 month that you guys are still having a difficult time implementing basics like chat room and the webcam with a live stream where you directly are live streaming from the browser. And I'm really upset that you guys couldn't even implement that feature, a simple feature like that. And then I also said the latency yesterday that I was testing, that I was using, was terrible on my computer from the browser. I did a live stream. I put some more stuff on there. It wasn't just, I'm just giving you a short story, but it was a much bigger letter. Okay, I don't want to butcher this any longer than it needs to be. So they read my letter, and long and behold, today, 2 hours ago, they sent me an email, and they told me, we totally understand your criticism. We totally appreciate your feedback. And they told me that they are working on these features, on the crowd play and other features. They're going to be implemented. They're still kind of beta testing the live stream. It's not like they're slowly releasing it to everybody, and they're still testing it. They're still working on it, but they told me that absolutely there should be ability for you to see the chat room and to use the webcam, and they're working on it. They told me that they're working on it and they're going to fix this. And they also said, due to the inconvenience, we're willing to give you another 3 months, another 3 months of pro subscription. And due to the inconvenience, we're also sending you this $45 gift card that you can choose to use for whatever you want to use. So they send me the $45 gift card. They put it to my Google account. They sent me, obviously, another 3 months free till, I believe, March 25th, to use the Stadia Pro. So what I end up doing with that $45, since they already sent it to me, I decided, you know what? Why not fucking test it? Why not test, since I have that $45, why not use that $45 towards Cyberpunk 2077 on Stadia? And why not test the game, test all the versions? Since I'm going to be testing a PC version, why not test the Stadia version? Why not test Xbox and PlayStation version, which I'm going to be picking up tomorrow? Let's test all of the versions of this Cyberpunk 2077 game. Let's do all of the above, since I now have the opportunity, or if you want to call it luxury now, to test all the versions. And let's do that. And I think it would be interesting and it would be fair for me to test all of the versions of the game on my televisions, on live streams, etc., to look at the comparisons between all of these versions of the game and how they run. And of course, in the future, obviously, PlayStation 5, X Series X, whenever I get a chance to actually purchase a PlayStation 5 and X Series X. So, long story short, that's what happened. Hey, listen. At least they're listening. The good news is this, that they are listening to my feedback. You know, maybe I was too harsh about what I said to them yesterday, but I was very angry. I was very upset. Rightly so. I was upset. But at least they're listening now. I think they're trying. I think they're really trying. But at the same time, I don't know what's been putting the brakes, honestly, on Google Stadia for almost a year. It is a year and a month. I don't know what was putting the brakes onto them to be this slow to implement these features. That's the thing about the letter that I wrote. I mean, I don't understand why is it taking you guys such a long time, and you are Google, you have more money than God, pretty much. I mean, what's holding you up? And I mean, I don't know. I don't blame the employees. The employees are just the employees. It's not like I'm talking to a CEO. If I could talk to Phil Harrison and get some information from Phil Harrison, then that's a different story. If I could talk to him on publicly or not publicly or privately or whatever, if I could, have him tell me exactly why there was a bumps on the road with Stadia. If he could tell me what the reason was, maybe I would understand. But, we can't blame the employees. Employees are just employees, guys. They're just there to do their job, and they're trying to do their best, whether it's the marketing manager, the sales manager, etc., promotion manager, all of these guys out there who are working in Stadia. I think they're doing their best that they can, But, so there you go. That's pretty much what happened. And I know I'm going to take a lot of heat for this. I'm going to be put out there on, I guess you're going to put me right next to Review Tech USA. I might as well just take off my shirt and join Review Tech USA. Review Tech USA, and that's it. And call it the Flip Flop Club. Flip Flop Club. A flip flop club. I don't know. I think they will summit. Let me tell you, man. Look, I'm aware, and I do apologize to some of you about the stuff that I said in the past. I did look at some of my videos, and I think I went too far on some of those videos. I jumped out like some kind of a jackass, like some kind of Karen, and I don't want to be a Karen, jumping out like fucking crazy maniac. It's just not right. If something's not working or if I'm not happy with something, there's a different way to handle it. I don't need to jump out like some kind of werewolf and, start shredding everything into pieces. There's a different way to do it. There's a different way to handle this professionally, to talk to communicate with developers, to communicate with the companies. And I think with this internet and social media, we have easy access to communicate with marketing managers, like this marketing manager that I was talking to. I cannot give you his name, obviously, but this marketing manager from Google that I spoke to, they were very understandable. He understood, but obviously he cannot tell me all the details. He's got a boss that looks above him, and the boss that he has looks above him, and the gripes go up. The gripes always go up. So, it's not like you're talking to a CEO. A CEO is the person to whom you should complain, like big time. Like Phil Harrison, I would love to, talk to Phil Harrison. I would love to talk to Jeff Bezos. I would love to sit down and talk to Phil Spencer. I would love to sit down and talk to Jim Ryan or Herman Host. I would love to talk to these guys from Sony as well. I would love that. But the only way that can happen, guys, is it has to be done in a nice manner. And I think this is the reason why some of these companies like Sony and Microsoft, they were like steering clear of me. They were moving away from me because they just cannot handle Karens. And I was acting like a fucking Karen. I look at some of those videos like, relax, man. It's just a video game. It's just you know, you'll get your console. You'll get, don't just relax and whatever. But look, we all have legitimate criticism. Obviously, we have legitimate criticism. But sometimes I felt that my criticism has gone too far. Like has gone off the rails, like way too much off the rails into the ditch somewhere. And I'm recognizing that right now, because you have to look at how people are gonna perceive you, because you guys are watching me, and you guys will have different ideas about what I say. If I say something, you will interpret it differently. It might offend you. You might feel, I don't know, angry about it, etc., etc. And I don't want to make anyone's day terrible. Okay, I don't want to be the cause to anybody to have a bad day because of me. Google shill. Look, man, they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I mean, they gave me 3 months and they gave me $45.73. I don't know what's that 73 cents for. But anyway. That's because I'm sorry. I had something left on my Google wallet. I'm sorry. I had I think I had some what was it, 50, 60 cents or something left over. But anyway, I got it now. So, if they offer me this, I mean, why should I refuse it? I was like, the hell with my principle. They were if they were being bunch of jerks, and if they were saying we reserve the rights, blah 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 blah, the whole we reserve the rights, blah blah blah, kind of like what the guy from Maximum Settings is doing. I reserve the rights. If they were kind of giving me that kind of attitude, but they didn't give me the attitude. The marketing manager was very courteous, and he totally understands, the criticism. He gets it. He understands, and he, for the inconvenience, he said, I understand you are the among. Because I never canceled my Stadia, and he saw that I was the founder, and then from a founder they didn't have enough copies of the Google Stadia, of that controller, the gray one, the black one I think, and they put me and transitioned me to a premium edition in November 19th, and ever since November 19th they know that I never canceled my service. And now all of a sudden he saw that, hey, after a 13 months, 1 year and a month, what made you decide to do this? So no, he wanted to know, and I wrote him the letter, and he read the letter, and based on that he came back to me, and this all happened through my Gmail account, through Google account, through Gmail and all that. Back and forth. So anyway, I don't want to butcher this story. The only reason I'm telling you this story is because we're waiting for Cyberpunk. But I just wanted you to know what happened. I just want you guys to have, a clear vision. And I know I'll take a lot of heat for this. They're going to put me out there with Review Tech USA, a flip-flop. Screw you, flip-flop. Damn you, flip-flop. Well, no reason for me to be a jerk to somebody if they're being professional, if they're being very kind. Why should I be a jerk? If Jim Ryan, it's nice to me if he says, hey, you are right, we need to do something about these scalpers, and we'll do something about these scalpers. We're going to sell our consoles only in store, and it's only one per person at one store. Then fine. Then I would be, okay, Jim Ryan is not a bad guy. But Jim Ryan hasn't contacted me. I haven't spoke to Jim Ryan or Herman Host. So So what I'm trying to say, my point is this: there's no reason to be a jerk to a company if they're not being jerks. If they were being jerks, then that's different story. You know, if they were like, we reserve the rights, so screw you. If they did that, if they pulled that kind of shit on me, if they said, we reserve the rights, we don't care, bye-bye, then I'd be like, okay, bye-bye. That's why I said bye-bye to maximum settings. You know, Paul, this is the Paul's reply. I reserve the right to my business. I get it. You reserve the right. It is your business. It is your small company. But I think it's really stubborn not to listen to a feedback and not to listen to somebody who's trying to help you. All I was trying to do with maximum settings is help. Even Xbox, I'm trying to help. Even Sony, I'm trying to help everybody but myself. I'm trying to help everyone, man. I think I'm probably the most misunderstood YouTuber, or probably the most misunderstood individual on this planet. I strongly believe that. I think I even had a dream the other night that I'm the most misunderstood individual on this planet. I'll probably go down in history as the most misunderstood individual out there, you know. And all I'm trying to do is help. You know, I'm not trying to compete with anyone else. I'm not trying to take your money or to destroy your business. I'm just trying to help. And I think Paul misunderstood me. You know, I reserve the right. It's my business. Okay, fine. Thank you, Cameron, for explaining that. FedEx and UPS is stealing packages. Sorry about me not reading the chat room. I apologize. Hold on. Now I can read the chat room. Can you guys hear me? Good. Let me see. Paul, it's bird. I should ask Paul. Hey, Paul. Hold on. Let me do a Peter. I'm gonna try to mimic. What's his name? Jesse Lee Peterson. What do you think about Great White Hope? What about Great White Hope? Think he's a devil? No. I'm asking you about Great White Hope. The president. Great White Hope. Trump. Bird. Oh man, he calls him Great White Hope. Great White Hope. I agree with you, Mamba. Even the guy to whom I talk to agrees with me. But he's just an employee. You got to remember, he's an employee. He needs the paycheck. He needs the money. Phil Harrison is the guy, and the CEO of Google is the guy to talk to. But I think this will carry. You know, that's how it starts. It starts from a marketing manager, and then to the the vice marketing manager, to a sales manager, and from sales manager can go up to Phil Harrison, and then Phil Harrison hears about this, and so it will reach to the CEO one way or the other. They're gonna hear about it one way or the other. Obviously, the CEO is the person of the CEO of the company, co-founder of the company. Obviously, is the person to complain and to give all of these complaints to. And CEO can change all of this, obviously. CEO can have plans to implement all these features quicker, faster, work on a better latency, etc., etc. Of course, the CEO is the person to do that. But again, the chances of me getting in touch with Phil Harrison, he only highlighted my comment back in November of last year, November 25th, after I finally got my premium edition Stadia. He highlighted a comment and he said to me, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Because he's British, so majority of British people say cheers. And that was that. That was my interaction with Phil Harrison. Now, Phil Harrison has... Do you know how many people contact him? Do you know how many people go through his mails, inbox, P.O. box, etc., etc.? Do you know how many people contact him? Do you think he's going to remember me? Come on, it's impossible. Same thing with Phil Spencer. You know how many people contact Phil Spencer? Okay, like he's going to remember me. Okay, so I don't think he will remember me. When does the game come out for you? In about 11 minutes. 7 p.m. But look, the good news is this. I'll be able to test every version of this game. And I think how cool is that? To be unbiased, to showcase to everybody, hey, Mr. 4K is unbiased, and he will test all of the versions. PC version, I'm also helping, I'm helping CD Projekt Red big time. I purchased their game on the PC. I purchased their game on the Stadia. Well, minus the gift card, $45. That's from, Google. And, of course, I'm going to purchase the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X version tomorrow, physical copies. So that's 4 copies of the game that I am purchasing for them. So you could call me a CD Projekt supporter, CD Projekt Red supporter. And I will always support them. I like these guys. My very first experience was The Witcher 2. And then from The Witcher 2, when I finished The Witcher 2, I jump into The Witcher 1, Director's Cut, and then obviously The Witcher 3 and all that. So yeah, I will always support these guys. And I think they will appreciate the fact that I'm doing that. And I know you guys also supporting them. Everyone's going to support them. Like I said, if you truly want to support them, and you have a PC, a really good PC, don't go to the Gabe Newell, don't go to Steam Valve, go to GOG, Good Old Games, GOG. They got a bunch of games. Let me show you what I have. Let me show you my games that I have right here. I got Aliens vs. Predator. I got Cyberpunk, Gabriel Knights 2. One of these days I'm going to live stream this. Man, this is really good. This is old school stuff. I got Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear 2. One for you, one for me. Otacon. So we got Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2. We got Phasmagoria. Oh, this is good. Phasmagoria 2. Sin, Spycraft. This is a good game. Wing Commanders. The Witcher, Wild Hunts, Witcher, Enhanced Edition, Director Scott. So, they got some pretty cool games. And they're all DRM free. DRM free means that you don't have to be necessarily connected to a internet to play these games. You can be playing them offline. And that's a pretty cool thing, You're witnessing the history. It is together in 4K. In 4K. I'm so glad that YouTube is also listening to me. They have heard my voice. How could they not listen, man? how could they not have? It's impossible for people not to be able to see my videos. We're talking 5,600 videos. That's a lot of videos and live streams. That's a huge amount of content. It's just simply impossible for YouTube, for Google, not to see those videos and to hear the complaints about why I want the 4K live stream. And now they got 4K and HDR. So that's pretty awesome. What a good way to jumpstart a 2021 with everything 4K. You know why this is a good news? So now the YouTube application is going to be much better because more and more people will be encouraged to start uploading 4K content and to start doing more 4K content, to putting up more 4K stuff and HDR stuff. So now you can watch your YouTube application on your television with 4K and HDR and enjoy it. I think 2021 should be the year, should be a little bit of a upgrade for 4K. We're still far away from being a standard, but I think 2021 should be the year that we could get to that standard 4K. You know, so let's hope the next year resolution is that everything becomes 4K standard. And I think it's about time. 2021 should be the time that everything becomes 4K standard and HDR standard, in my opinion. All right, how many minutes we have left? 9 minutes. Good Lord, 9 minutes. It is like a New Year's Eve. Feels like a New Year's Eve. NBC News. Let me see. There's something here that. Hold on. Oh, this is from the NBC News. Peacock News. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it. A galactic federation has been waiting for humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are, Haim Ashid said. This is from Israel. Look, guys, no one should be surprised. No one should be shocked that extraterrestrials do exist. When you look at the universe, when you look at the infinite, no end of universe, and the amount of galaxies out there that just spread all over this universe, the infinite amount of galaxies, it's a sacrilege, and it's embarrassing. It's stunningly embarrassing for any scientist. Stunningly embarrassing to say that there is no other life out there. It is just stunningly embarrassing for anyone to say that. If you're a scientist and you say that there is no life out there, your credentials as a scientist needs to be stripped away from you. Infinite universe out there. For anyone to tell me that there is no other life out there, I mean, come on. Yes, there's other dimensions. Yes, they're interdimensional, because if you can't bend space and time, then you can go into different density levels. And then different density levels, what the Einstein was talking about, and even Tesla was talking about, bending time and space, okay, meaning that you are moving into a different density level, interdimensional level, to a different dimension. And if these beings, that's how they travel, interdimensionally, interdimensionally like they do, then, well, that's how they're able to get here. Otherwise, it would have taken them, hundreds of thousands of years to get here. And of course, they're not using traditional travel like we are, fossil fuel. They're not using fossil fuel. They're laughing when they see us burn this fuel, when they see us with the 4 wheels. Okay, they're laughing their asses off. And I think it's time that we I also believe that time travel exists, but you cannot tamper with the past. I believe you can go to the future and you can stay there, but you cannot tamper with the past. I think the past is something that it's something you can witness, but you cannot tamper with it. I also believe in that. I believe in the time travel, but I also believe you cannot tamper with the past. It will not allow you to tamper with it. The laws of the nature, I guess. But I honestly believe in all of this. I believe that if you can go interdimensionally, then you can travel in time. That means that you can go in the future, or you can just go in the past to look through, if you will, observatory glowing way. Like it's like you can go there, but you can only see it and observe it. But you cannot touch it, you cannot interact. But in the future, I believe you can go in the future and you can stay there. I believe in all of this stuff. And I think, I don't know who predicted this, but there was an individual who actually traveled through time, Al Bielek, who worked on the Philadelphia experiment. He said that by 2028, the presence of these 23 different races of species that do exist, they're like in Andromeda, Pleiades, and Zeta Reticuli, these star systems, they will be known to us, and they will be exposed, and they will finally show themselves to us by in 2028. He says in 2028 people will finally understand that we're not alone and that we're here. But he also said that our map will change by 2030. 2137. He said the map of the world is going to change. Our geography will change. Places like Florida will be flooded. Parts of New York will be flooded. Parts of California will be flooded and separated by Andreas Fault, an earthquake. Alaska will be totally frozen. And there was like parts of Europe obviously will be also different. I forgot the map that he showed, but he showed the map. And population will be less. There will be more stricter rules on how many kids can you have and how many kids are you allowed to have. It's going to be a less populated, like roughly about 700 million population in the entire world. That's what he said. 700 million. That's maximum. And there are robots, there are artificial intelligence robots, and there's aliens, obviously. But he said there was some kind of a conflict. He also said there was a conflict between these different species, like reptilians, Pleiades, and Andromedans. There was some kind of a conflict that caused even more radiation and floodings and whatnot. So, but look, none of us will be alive to see this. But let's just hope we can witness 2028 aliens showing themselves to us. And I'm sure there's going to be some kind of a protocol, certain law that will be put into place, how we interact with them, how we coexist with them, how we work with them, stuff like that, etc., etc., etc. And of course, this is going to be difficult for a lot of people to grasp, especially if you're religious. If you're like an extremist religious person, there's always going to be crazy people out there. They're going to think that they're the devil. They're coming here to take us, etc., etc. There's always going to be that, But this is what Al Bielek talked about this stuff. Because he worked on Philadelphia experiment, Eldridge Philadelphia experiment ship, where Nikola Tesla was working on the Project Invisibility. Obviously, the documents of this are nowhere to be found because the Navy will never acknowledge this. But the ship Eldridge did exist and still exist. I don't know where they're keeping it. Is it Philadelphia Harbor and Navy there? Navy Yard in Philadelphia? I don't know. But Al Bielek says that that's the ship that Nikola Tesla worked on. Einstein also was interested in working on that ship, but they did appoint Nikola Tesla to work on that ship. Anyway, sorry that I'm kind of... I know this is too much information, and I know I'm like a F-35 or F-22 Lightning just flying over. I'm flying by super fast. I have thought about a lot about this because I learn every day. I look at everything with an open mind. I don't look at everything as do what you're told. I respect the laws. I respect the rules. But at the same time, I have my own mind. I have my own brain. And I do my own critical thinking. This doesn't mean that I'm 100% right. This doesn't mean that I know everything. I don't, nor will I ever claim to know everything. This doesn't mean that I believe everything that Al Bielek said. This doesn't mean that I believe everything that some other people have said in the past. I'm just simply keeping an open mind. Why? Because I look up at the sky at night, 3 a.m, sometimes in my balcony. I look up, I look at the moon, I look at the the Mars, which is just right of it, and I look at the Venus, which is the brightest one, and the Jupiter down below, south of, depending where the moon is right. Well, if it's rising on the east side, then you'll see it by midnight. You'll see it around south. It'll be southeast of the moon. Anyway, I look at the universe. I look at the constellation. I look at the Orion's belt and all these other constellations. I look at the universe and I say to myself, what is this? What is this? How do you explain this? Can any human being explain to me what universe is and what is the purpose of universe? No. No one can really tell me how the universe started. They're just theories. Big Bang Theory, these all theories. Theories are theories. They're not the fact. I'm not interested in theory. Theory is just something that I will keep an open mind. This is a one theory. I can keep an open mind. But no one can bring me a concrete fact to tell me this is what happened during the missing link. This is what the universe is and how a universe started and what's with the wormholes and why do we have these wormholes, etc., etc. How does the universe work? Is the universe circular or is it just infinite of dimensions? No one has any concrete factual information to bring me to tell me, oh, I know. Nobody knows. And that's why I keep an open mind on everything. Whether it be ghosts, Sasquatches, interdimensional beings, paranormal, which is interdimensional. Paranormal means doesn't matter where you are. The interdimensional can be at any time, at any point. If it's faster than the speed of light, it can be at any time, at any point where you are on this planet. Doesn't matter. You cannot run away from paranormal. You cannot run away from interdimensional. Okay? You can't hide from it. So I keep an open mind on all of this. It doesn't mean that I have the concrete proof. It doesn't mean that I know, oh, here's the proof. No. But I keep an open mind. And there's a lot of things that happened in the past. They are documenting a lot of these activities that people cannot explain. Look at the Amityville house. After that guy killed his family, and George Lutz and Katie Lutz, his family in 1970s, they moved into that house. It was in New York, right? Long Island, New York, and look at the activities that happen in that house. How do you explain that? Does the spirit lives, does the subconscious of the spirit lives on after we die, but they are through a different dimension and they're looking at us through a window, like we are looking at our monitor. Think of it, your monitor, it's our reality, what's on that screen, and they are outside looking at the monitor, but they're able to use the mouse and click into your reality, but you can't see who's clicking. They can communicate, but you can't see from where are they communicating from. So it's kind of like that. It's like a density levels. This is something I choose to believe. Again, I can't prove it to you, but I choose to believe in this stuff. And this is the kind of stuff the man in black will be knocking on your door. All right, so let's see if this is gonna work. Let's do it, guys. Let's play. Go back to sleep, Samurai. It's not December 10th yet. Oh Lord. Oh, they lied. They lied to us. Let's go to Stadia. Maybe Stadia is working. Huh? What you all think? I can still do 4K in Stadia. Why not, right? Why not? Let's go to Stadia, man. I can do 4K. Stadia. See what happens. Oh, look at that. I get to play it on Stadia right away. Click and play right away. Wow. Wow, Stadia. Well, Google. Thank you, YouTube. I mean, thank you, Google. You are being very kind to me, Google. You're being very kind to me, Phil Harrison. You being very... see, this is why the cloud gaming, it's the future. Me and Cameron talked about this yesterday. This is why the cloud gaming by 2031 is the future. All right, so this is Stadia 4K. Let me see.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed! Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in San
Can you guys hear it? Good.
Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
All right, so audio is good. Great. All right, so you see, guys, this is what me and I want to say something really quick. This is what me and Cameron D were talking about yesterday. You know, Cameron D said to me, yes, you know, Mr. 4K, you'll be able to experience Cyberpunk the way you want to experience it on your consoles, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to download those patches, to update those patches. With the cloud gaming, you click and play right away. I think I just proved the point. Today, tonight, this evening, I think I proved the point to Yongya. Yongya, I hope you're watching this. I just proved the point. The benefit of cloud gaming. instantly click and play the same second it becomes available. That's the future, and that's what people want. Don't have to worry about the storage space. Like today, I need to reserve 300 gigabytes for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I had to delete my Microsoft Flight Simulator because I don't have that much space available anymore. Yes. All right, let me see if the PC version works. Let me get out of the Stadia. It was excellent. Let's see if the PC version works. Okay. Oh, it's still installing the patch. So there's another patch they have to patch up. See, here's the reason why. By the time you finish patching up the game, by the time you finish implementing all of that, I'm already going to be ahead of you. And the others who have cloud gaming, who have Stadia, they're going to be already ahead of you by the time you start playing. And this is why I always tell people, by 2031, everything will be cloud. Because people want to be able to click and play right away. They don't want to wait. They don't want to worry about the storage space. They want to have everything available to them. All right, so let's let this download and let's jump to Stadia. We're going to jump into Stadia, fellas, and it's a good thing that I took their advice. It's a good thing that that Google talked some sense into me by giving me a $45 gift card and giving me a 3 months free of Stadia Pro. All right, so let's fire that up. My Afro Cyborg Ninja. We're cloud gamers for life. For life. Luna, I'm also keeping an eye on Luna. You know, don't discount Luna yet. Luna's still there. I'm keeping a close eye on Luna. I'm very happy with Luna. Considering the fact that it's an early access, super happy with Luna. Thank you, Cameron D. You know what? Cameron D, you made a really good point yesterday. And we talked about this on the comment section. You made a really good point about this. And keep in mind, both me and Cameron, we love physical media. Both me and
yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and
both me and Cameron D, we love physical media. He loves physical media, you know. I have physical hardware consoles. He has physical hardware consoles, right? He's got PlayStation 5, X Series X. And we all love physical media, don't get me wrong. But we also look at it from a convenience point of view. What's convenient for you? I think this is convenient, where I don't have to wait for any patches, where I don't have to wait. I told you, today I had to delete my flight simulator because it's just too big. 300 gigabytes of updates. I can't handle that. And there's constant updates happening every day on the flight simulator. This, and another benefit of cloud gaming is you can take it with you. You can go anywhere. Play it on your phone, play it on your tablet, play it on your iOS, Android, Linux, Windows, play it anywhere you want to play it, and you take the experience with you wherever you go. So when I say 2031, I think my predictions are right on the money, man. Honestly. We'll probably have aliens helping us with a quantum speed technology, Maybe it's gonna be earlier. Who the hell knows? Maybe it's gonna be earlier, dude. Nothing is set in stone. It depends on how we react to this technology. All right, enough of me blabbing. Time to play. Let's play. Let's create the character. Guys, enjoy the game. Let's go. Let's do this. I hope you enjoy the 4K. I hope everybody's enjoying the 4K. I hope that the sound is good. That's awesome, Jensen. You got the Xbox Series X. Awesome. I'm gonna check out the Xbox One X version tomorrow. PlayStation 4 Pro version tomorrow. For those of you who have PlayStation 4 Pro, don't worry. I will cover for you too. I will give you the settings. No one's gonna be left behind. Yes. Crazed Assassin, they do. Everything is saved for you. You'll never have to worry about whether you lost. Everything's on the cloud. Everything you do on Stadia, it's recorded. So don't worry. All your settings, all your saves, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You will be able to continue exactly where you saved, where you left off. You'll never have to worry about that. Kind of like a Netflix. Netflix remembers exactly what movie you were watching, what's being recommended. Same thing with the HBO Max. They know exactly. They keep track of all your activities, so they know exactly. Like YouTube, like algorithm. They have algorithm put into place, and they know exactly what you're watching. They know exactly what your preference is. They pretty much know exactly what you want, what you don't want, and what you have saved. Yeah, it's all there for you, man. My only complaint about Stadia was they need to do a better job on streaming. I noticed a bunch of latency yesterday. There's no chat room. They need to work on that. Webcam, and they said they're going to work on that. They're just slowly, gradually releasing this step by step. But they will fix it. Okay? Hold on. I got something I gotta check really quick from Cameron here. Spider-Man Miles Morales runs at 60 FPS with ray tracing in a new mode. Whoa. Wow. You know what? This is really what can I say? Here's the PlayStation 5 utilizing their hardware to its fullest. Why can't Microsoft? Listen, I have nothing, guys, please listen to me. All my Xbox subscribers. I love Xbox. I have Xbox. I love Phil Spencer. My videos prove that. But I'm just trying to understand, why is it always that Sony PlayStation seems to utilize their hardware better than the Xbox? You know, why can't they utilize that 12 I mean, they got RDNA 2 architecture with 12 teraflops and solid state drive and much better memory bus speed. What's the problem? Why is Xbox Series X having a difficult time with some of these games? Like, look at Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They should be able to push 4K 60 with ray tracing. They should be able to push all these games to run at a much better, higher frame rate with all that juice that they have built inside. I'm just wondering why there is always an issue and problem with the Xbox. Why can't Microsoft utilize their console to run better? Sony has done this with the PlayStation 4 Pro. Look how they utilize PlayStation 4 Pro with PlayStation VR. So my question to Microsoft is, why can't you utilize your hardware to run better? And it's more powerful than PlayStation 5. That's a fact. Xbox Series X, it's RDNA 2 architecture, and you should be able to run it better. The games should run better on the X Series X. I'm just gonna leave it there. You guys can debate that. You know, I know it's up for the debate, but this is impressive. The new mode, it's called Performance RT. 60. Imagine playing a Spider-Man, 60 FPS, high dynamic range, ray tracing, swinging from one building to another building, and then that haptic feedback, dual sense, surround sound. Man, you are in a Spider-Man. You are in a Spider-Man verse. You are in a Spider-Man universe right now. That's a full-blown experience right now you're getting from PlayStation 5. That's a pretty good news, man. Now it makes me even more excited for PlayStation 5. Brandon, you're gonna get your PlayStation 5 this Friday, right? I think you should try Spider-Man. You should try Spider-Man right away, man. I know you're getting a PlayStation 5, so enjoy it, man. Get your Spider-Man this Friday. Thank you, Cameron, for all of this information, man. I really appreciate it, man. If you didn't tell me this stuff, honestly, he's like my intern. Cameron D has become like my intern. I gotta pay him something. He gives me all this information. I just find out about this. All right, without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's start playing the game, shall we? All right, so this is it. Oh, look at that. They give you the option of either a higher frame rate or visuals. All right, Stadia. Well, Stadia, okay. I like that. I like that. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Well, you know, I'm glad that I can influence people to create their own channels and to even get involved in 4K televisions. I remember when I first started, everybody was live streaming. Nobody was doing televisions. And then after I started doing it, more people started doing the televisions and the 4K and 4K UHD Blu-rays and HDR. So I'm really kind of happy to see that I happen to do this at the right time, at the right place, and I'm glad that there's so many people out there doing it, you know, that there's so much inspiration, because this also helps the economy. The more people are making channels, the more people are working from home, the more people can make income, and they can also support themselves, buy stuff. This also helps the economy in these hard, difficult times. So I'm kind of proud of that. That's what's going on right now, you know. All right, so let's go. Let's continue, guys. Enjoy the 4K. This is in 4K, and I'm gonna turn up the volume. But before we continue, I need to do something else. Radio volume, I'm gonna have to turn that down. Because music volume, I'll have to, sorry guys, you know, it is what it is. I have to do it because you understand. The YouTube is not paying a royalty fee, and the last thing I want to happen is somebody flags my video, and then I'm taken off the air and the video is blocked and I get some kind of a copyright strike. The last thing I want that to happen, because there's tons of music here, a lot of great artists. Some of them you probably know from electronic musics, arena. But so I have to do this. I have to just turn everything to 0, 0. We'll do that. Let's check out the gamma correction. All right. Now that's crushing the dark levels. 123. Let me see. 111. That's too bright. 123. Okay, 123. What do you guys think? No, it's too dark. I want to make sure that it looks better. $97 or okay, 185, 121. All right, 115. I think at 115 we're sitting pretty here. Honestly, I think we're sitting pretty here. Okay, I'm gonna go easy because I don't wanna. Well, I'll go normal. You know what? I'll go normal. I'm not gonna chicken out. I'm gonna take my time. I'll go normal. That's fine. Nomad roaming the. Oh, you can choose what type of street kid, corpo. Oh, that see, you can choose. How do you wanna? What kind of life path would you like to choose from? Leave the corporate world with their lives, few with stills with their souls intact. You've been there. I want to be a corporate man. I want to enjoy the corporate. Street kid or nomad. I want to be a corporate man. I want to enjoy the corporate life, and I can try something else later on. All right, LBJ, thank you, man. I know you gotta go. I know some of you don't want to watch this. Street kid. Looting, scrapyards, life on the road wasn't easy. But all right, why don't you guys? I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys decide? Okay, you guys make a choice. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to be the street kid, nomad? What do you guys fancy? There is an option to, hold on, let me go back. Gameplay, okay, let's look at it. Gameplay. Oh, nudity sensor. Nice. We can turn this on. So when there's a nudity, it's going to turn on and it's going to blur it. So this is great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. CD Projekt, thank you so much for doing this, man. This is going to be a lifesaver for me. Because, you know, to be able to blur any kind of nudity, this is great. Love it. Try Nomad. Corpo is interesting. I thought about Corporation, man, because Corporation is like you get to live this lifestyle, you know, this high rise of buildings and all the cool gadgets they'll give you. Okay, let's go to the sound. All right, so that's good. Nudity sensor, yes, sir. Let's go to settings, sound. What is this? Mute detection sound. Oh, disable copyrighted music. Yes. Good, good. Perfect. Believe me, I would love to put it out there for you guys, but you know, they'll just not let me do it. The nudity, the sex scenes, and all that stuff, you know, I can maybe upload this to BitChute and have you guys check it out on BitChute or something like that. Give you a link to the BitChute, and then you can see the whole thing in 4K. You know. Okay. Everything is done. Everything's taken care of. Music volume. Car volume is down. All right, so that's taken care of. So let's start. I'll tell you what. I'll go with a corpo, man. I wanna try corpo. I wanna see what's the corporate life like. You know. That's what I want to experience. The corporation life. Why not? All right, so this is my character. Let's create my character. Voice tone, let's see.
I'm V.
I'm V.
Oh, I like this. Wait, this is good. I want to make him into a solid snake or something. Hold on. Eye color, let's see. Let's make him a witcher. Hold on. Roach. let's make this guy a witcher. Hold on. He's gonna be the witcher. Hold on a second. He'll be the witcher that has a haircut. A witcher with a haircut. Let's see. Yeah, the Witcher with a haircut. I'm gonna turn him into the Witcher. Getting coffee? Alright. Yeah, this is Stadia. Believe it or not, my friend. This is Stadia. Back to the game. Stadia. Cyberware, let me see. Oh, it looks pretty cool, man. Hold on. What about a facial tattoo? Piercings. The Witcher. Otacon. No, it looks like a Witcher. Roach. I'll make him into a Witcher. Oh, the amount of accessibility that's available here, it's crazy. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'll just keep it a default. Eye makeup. Alright, let's do the eye makeup. The Witcher. He's the Witcher. Oh my god. He does look like the Witcher. Kind of. Body tattoos, let's do that. Now he looks like a Yakuza. Cool. Body scars, let's do some body scars. You gotta have some scars. Okay. Wow, the amount of features that you have here, man, it's crazy. What about his nails? They can be bigger, smaller. This is crazy. I'm gonna have a long nails. I don't care. I'm gonna be a nasty motherfucker. I'm gonna be a nasty motherfucker. Long nails. Geralt. Geralt, you the vampire. Nah, that's just nasty, man. Nail color. Yeah. He's gonna be a nasty motherfucker. What about the accessories? Where is the accessory? Facial tattoos. Lethal. Oh, that's pretty cool. I liked it. This is good. Facial scars. We already did that. Now he looks like the Witcher. There you go. All right, well, that's good. I like the way he looks. Let's go to the next. Body. I'm going to make him big. Intelligence. Reflexes 4. Cool 4. Nice. There you go. So he's gonna join the corpo lifestyle, and I think this is where the replay value comes through. You got three different paths of lifestyle. Three different life paths that you have. So when you finish playing as corpo, then you can choose street kid, and after street kid, you can choose nomad. So you got nomad, street kid, and the corpo. So you're going to be playing this game for quite a long time. Oh, he's a badass. Trust me, you will hear plenty of him. That was a very fast loading, man. Now, before I continue, guys, is everyone able to select 4K? Are you guys watching 4K? But 50 hours, but that's one I guess you only did a one life path. So let's say 50 hours on each life path. 50, that's 150 hours. So you can technically spend 150 hours if you take your sweet time to play this game. That will keep you busy till, come on, February, March, easily. All right, here we go. Employee NC 77046. Let's answer.
V, you there?
Roach, is that you, yep. Roach?
Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. Just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
I'm not dead yet. Roach, I'm not dead yet. Alright.
Hey,
don't worry,
you're
not dead yet.
Exactly. Yet. Anyway, what's going on?
Is there a problem?
Is there a problem? We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone in Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Gotta go.
Listen, gotta go. Work won't do itself.
Buena suerte.
Cool. First time in the Night City? Pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. Or if you're already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. Go to database at any time during the game to access tutorials. Alright. Oh, I'm in the bathroom. Let's see if somebody else is here. Let me see. Did I select the quality? I just want to make sure. Database. Cool. This is my database. This is my car. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff here. My database. My weapons.
An Arasaka bodyguard shields the 2071. Arasaka.
So this is corporal life.
You think Japan will find out?
About what?
About Frankfurt.
Eliminates a terror cell in Rio de Janeiro, ending a string of attacks and executing those responsible. 2076. Arasaka's counterintelligence
Look at this elevator,
division
man.
effectively secures a corporate summit.
This game should be in virtual reality. Oh my god. Why isn't this in virtual reality?
As a young man,
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
talent becoming of an exceptional manager. That is until his
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of lieutenant. With 20 confirmed aerial victories, he forever will be honored as one of the Imperial Army's most accomplished fighter pilots.
Militech hit 3 of them. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
They're dead.
Alright.
Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
We gotta go visit
Hey,
him.
V.
Tragic accident.
It's been ages. It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
Yeah, I remember you.
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What are people saying? No. What are people saying about Jenkins?
What's everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead.
Why is he asking so much about the boss?
Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
So what are you working on?
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss in the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
Yeah. They do indeed.
Oh, with this Abernathy, we're gonna make good friends with
Listen,
her.
sorry. In a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure,
We'll
sure.
make good friends with her.
Good seeing you again.
Is this her? Oh, it's somebody else.
We're pulling people out of Prague. Yeah, because
Do you know where Abernathy is?
Don't wait. Get them out
No,
now.
no, I'm just fine. Thanks.
She doesn't need any help. Alright.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
Some kind of a server room here. This game is so alive, man. There's so many things going on here at once.
Counterintel's doing it damn good in my blog.
3 dead. Already
It's a business meeting.
minimum.
They'll make sure that's enough.
Man, this needs to be in virtual reality. Guys, I'm telling you right now.
I couldn't work with that prick. What do you think they're doing now?
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Can you get access?
Have a...
Hold on. Do you guys want me to fix the
Seat V, be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds.
No, I was gonna ask, are you guys okay with the brightness and the gamma here? Is the gamma okay? You guys want me to fix it, or it's okay?
They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now. Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
So that's
I hate
Abernathy.
that bitch. I always have.
Have you worked together with her?
Always, meaning how long?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
I would have slept with her. Work her. Make her think I'm her friend.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue.
I'm working you too, don't worry.
Take this.
What is this? Take a shard.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
And if I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
You know what? Fine, I'll take the money, but...
Take it.
Listen, I'll take the money, but don't think I'm gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. I'm unpredictable. Just remember that. The Witchers are unpredictable.
Use this money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation.
Actually, I'm really impressed.
Use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it.
Okay, let me just say a couple of things, because I know you guys want to know. And I know everybody here is waiting for me to tell you. I'm really impressed, considering the fact that this is in 4K, and I'm using the quality 4K option, and live streaming in 4K, and the latency, it's about 24 milliseconds. It feels like a 24 milliseconds. Of course, there's always latency, but it's not horrendous latency. It's about 24. which is pretty good. 24 milliseconds, not that bad for a 4K cloud. It looks very sharp on my end. I'm impressed. But I think Stadia worked really hard to make sure that this game works the best. How do I
Have
hold
my
on?
AV waiting out.
Okay, there's a couple of things I need to do here, guys. Gamma correction. Hold on. I need to adjust my gamma. It's too dark, and I think you guys notice it as well. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Side, it's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Right? It's better now.
Night City counter intel. I need an analysis of the legislative procedures for lunar-based licenses.
Wow, look at the world outside. Oh my god, bro. You look at outside. This is all in-game. You can travel here, travel there. Oh, dude. This is like a...
Of course, unofficially.
Blade Runner's wet dream.
No, not yet. We're just exploring options for now. On the authority of Director Abernathy, yes. That's clear.
Yeah, 1 millisecond would be just simply amazing. Alright, so I fixed my gamma for you guys. And it looks a little bit better, right?
I have those reports you asked for.
Send them to me. I'm busy.
I don't have the time. Just send them my way.
Hey, B, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, mano. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Right now, I just need a soul I can trust.
That kinda sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Alright. I gotta go to Lizzie's. Let's go to the elevator. I think you can talk to a bunch of people here, dude. All of these NPCs you can talk to. That's pretty amazing, dude.
I have nothing to add. No, I don't see anything of the sort.
Is this my office? No, it is my office right here. Oh, this looks exactly like my setup, dude. With my 3 monitors.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is this about the Frankfurt?
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him Red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Let him keep digging.
Keep him there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh, of course not.
I gotta read some data over here. Hold on. Open the drawer. You can check the messages, the files, the net. Wow, this is crazy, man. This is like a Grand Theft, honestly, man, this is like a Grand Theft Auto, like a Blade Runner Grand Theft Auto. I think the best way to describe this, what I'm, the vibe that I'm getting from this game, it's make your own choices, make your own decisions, just like in real life, but it does have that Grand Theft Auto Blade Runner feel to it. Let's look at my files. Report summary NUSA. After assessing data collected from contact reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, Montana, we did not confirm any active NUSA's efforts against Arasaka assets, which is Japanese operation federal territories. Okay. So this is the website. This is your browser. On your computer, you can check out many different things. You can go to the news, look at the news, see what's going on in the news. Subscribe to our news service. Oh, fuck that. $15 a month. No, I don't think so. No, I don't want to subscribe. No. What else we got? What is this? Plaza? Konpeki Plaza? Oh, this is where I work. This is a hotel. News, careers. No, that's okay. Go back. Trauma Team International, Crystal Palace, what is this? Ziggy Q Crystal Palace Ambassador, Lizzy Wizzy at the Crystal Palace. This is kind of like giving you some idea as to what's available in the Night City. Okay, let's stand. Alright, so let's go to my car. Now, before I continue outside, is everybody getting a good gamma here? Do I need to adjust the gamma? Is gamma okay for everybody here in terms of 4K? By the way, this is Stadia, just so everybody understand. I am running this on Stadia. This is Stadia right here.
Tell your people to be careful.
That's awesome, Fevin.
They'll be searching for dirt on us now.
Lunar bases are huge to them. They won't forgive us for this.
And who is, hold on, who is this? I have a question. Can I sit on the chair? I don't want to bother these guys. Just leave them alone. This is something I can do. When you finish the game, you can bother these people, talk to these people. But not right now. You don't want to do that. You know, there's tons of stuff to do here. So Look just how much I'm spending just in this little venue, the offices here at the Asaka, corporation. Arasaka corporation. Arasaka Corporation.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out. And the few who do know the truth, they won't know it for long.
Hold on. She's leaving. Where you guys going? What kind of funny business you guys gonna do right now? What's going on here? Get back to work. Yes, you can run. Look at me run. Oh, easy.
Access granted.
Oh, look at my car. Oh, hell yeah, man. Now we're talking. I'm not satisfied with the gamma. The gamma has to be better for you guys. You hear me? The gamma has to be better. So I'm gonna fix it. You know me, I'm a perfectionist. I gotta fix this. There we go. Now we're talking. You see? Now you guys all happy. Now you can see clearly better. I don't want anything to be crushed. Wait, they have a bar? What is this, a bar? No, it's a security guy. Alright. Let's go. Get in. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. This game needs to be in virtual reality. I think they're gonna add virtual reality in the future. Let's go to Lizzie's bar. I'm super confident that we're gonna see a virtual reality headset version of this game implemented in the future, like next year.
Destination Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
It is like a Nakatomi. It could be a Nakatomi Plaza. Yippee-ki-yay. I'll take a drink. Oh, this is so cool, man. While you're traveling, you can drink the champagne, and this is the great thing about working for Corpo. Switch to the news.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Everything's dandy. I'll just lie to him, Taylor. Everything's dandy.
Things are dandy. Everything is.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Grab some more drinks. Oh, he did drink everything, did he? Yep. Now, there's a music, there's a radio, but I turned that off, guys. Of course, there's a music here. You can listen to the radio. But I had to turn it
No
off.
designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
So I know it's kind of strange not to have the radio or the music, but you gotta remember it's YouTube, man. You know, they will not let me play any kind of music or any of that kind of stuff. I would love to, you know, play everything, but I can't.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
What? Who the fuck are you to say that to me?
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
See, you have a choice to fight or not to fight.
Used to be our hood, this.
I had a choice in the beginning to fight these guys, but I choose not to.
Theirs.
You know, because it was unnecessary. I didn't feel like the need I had to do it.
Couldn't use the front door like everyone else?
I don't need a front door.
Listen, I'm in a hurry, and you're wasting my time.
Gonna keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Don't keep your eye too much on me, because you don't know what I'm packing. What I'm packing down here, it's state-of-the-art, newest, latest, and greatest.
What the fuck you doing?
I'm just telling you that I got the latest and greatest Hitachi down here. You have to be so freaking stiff.
You expecting something?
Whatever. Let's meet with Jackie. So Jackie should be around here. Well, I tell you what, man. It looks like that Stadia really has. They have done a pretty good job on this game. I think they were really banking in on this game to make sure that it runs smooth, because they knew they need this game to work well. And the good news is it's working well, man. All right, where's Jackie?
Screw you.
What's that? Screw me?
Ain't nothing for free.
How's it going, honey bun?
Ugh.
I can arrange that. If you want to screw me, I can arrange that. But my Hitachi, my Hitachi prototype here, it's in beta. It's still in beta, so just letting you know.
How's it going, honey bun?
All right, enough screwing around. Let's go. Wow, is this like a SJW? This is like a SJW club. Hey, listen, I like The Last of Us. My favorite character is Abby. Yes, I love Abby. I played Abby like 20 times. Hello.
Yeah?
Hello.
What's up in the big world?
Try that new one?
What the? Not yet.
All right, I gotta go down. I know this sucks. Everybody's like, man, what is this game? Dude, there's no music. You don't hear any music. What kind of a club is this? Where's the DJ? This guy's puking.
Yes?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ain't nothing for free.
Where's Jackie? I'm looking for Jackie.
No surprise there.
You know where Jackie is? Excuse me, mannequin. You know where the Jackie is? Oh, there she is. Damn, Jackie. What are you guys dancing? There's like no music here. There ain't no music. Where's the music? Where's the DJ? Okay, I'll create a music. Here, I'll create a music. That's what I have to do, YouTube. I have to create my own music, YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm sure they're gonna find a way to copyright this as well. I'm sure they're gonna find a way to do that as well. All right, let's talk to Jackie, man. All right, let's go talk. Let's chill out.
Good to see you, cabron. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Hold on. This needs to stay between us.
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
I'm serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? The guy who's done this before. You remember what happened in Mexico, at the border? I peep one word.
I know, you saved my ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out.
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
All right. Let him give him the data.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Huh. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Damn it, man. I thought I could count on you.
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermano. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
All right, I'll take a toast. Listen, I can always see, that's the great thing about this game. You can always make a different choice.
To this.
You know.
Was that a toast? The hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar. But this doesn't say a damn thing. To this.
I'm an old school, okay? That's what I do.
This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice?
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Yeah, well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
You from headquarters?
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
That's not your concern. I'll tell you again. This is not your concern. Whatever business I
Data,
have.
immediately.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins.
Ugh, fuck! How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
I'll give him the data. Fine. Here you go.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities? Yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Spirin. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro?
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
So they're the Abernathy's crew. They came in. They wanted to get me. But hey, I saved her. I gave her the data.
V, how you feel? You alright?
Shit. I feel like shit, bro.
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. I'm not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
I just need to catch my breath. I'm good, man.
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend? That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start. That's right, fool. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so
I think they're spying on him, man. They're monitoring him.
Hey, hermano. Your new life, it starts now.
Well, he just lost all of his credentials for Arasaka.
Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals. But only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a Major League player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
I like how he progresses differently.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City.
Dude, he's starting to look like more and more like Geralt. Dude, did you see how much he looks like Geralt now? Geralt of Rivia.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, alright? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Let's do some tutorial, yeah. What do I think so far about this game? Well, I just... Not even a... Yes.
Sure. Why the hell not?
I haven't even scratched the surface. Not even scratched the surface. I haven't even...
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
Alright. Before I continue, because people want to know what my first impressions are. My first impressions of this game are that it's intriguing. It's intriguing to see how many choices. Everything you do, there's a choice. Everything. So the game constantly is giving you every minute, every 2-3 minutes, you're giving a different choice. Variety of different choices to choose from. And I think this is where this game becomes interesting, to see what you're going to do. If you had helped the Jenkins and you didn't give this information away, okay, maybe something else would have occurred. Maybe you wouldn't be joining your friend here. And I like that. I like that there's these choices. And that's what gives this game a replay value, because then you go back and you start replaying the game, trying different options and different life paths as you are playing. And I think this is what makes Cyberpunk so interesting as a game. It's the options that you have, the choices that you have. But I haven't even, forget the scratched surface, I haven't even swallowed saliva of this fucking game. So I really can't tell you. It's intriguing. I'm just experiencing this as you guys are, and it'll take me a while to truly get a good sense of the scope and size of this game. It's not going to happen tonight. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Maybe next week I'll have some sense of scope and size of this game. But it's so alluring. It's so intriguing. From the beginning, you start this game, it pulls you right in. It's kind of like a vacuum. It just sucks you right in. Now, couple of things I got to say here. You guys are not experiencing the full thing here. The music, it's missing. The censor for nudity and strong sexual content, it's missing because I disabled it. The radio is missing, so you can listen to different tracks. Now, if I was not live streaming this on YouTube, if I was streaming this somewhere else where the content creator is being protected by royalty fee, then you would experience the full the full-fledged game that this offers. I know it's kind of weird that you don't hear no music. You're in a nightclub and there's no music. And you're like, what the hell is this? Right? But this is what YouTube is forcing me to do. Okay? This is what happens when the YouTube doesn't protect content creators. And you are stuck. Even if I wasn't monetizing, I would still, this video would still be blocked. Even if I wasn't monetizing it, the video would still be blocked because you were playing somebody else's song, you're playing somebody else's sound effects, therefore they want the video to be blocked. That's because YouTube is not protecting you, YouTube is not paying a royalty fee, and they could easily pay a royalty fee to protect you. And this is the end result. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Now, obviously, when you start playing this game yourself, you're going to experience the music, all that jazz, the atmosphere, right? But for the live streaming, I have to do this. Like, you know, I have no choice. All right, so this is a training. You implement training inside your brain, and then you visualize and experience that training. You know, like you envision it, the program it's sent to your brain, and then you can go ahead and visualize whatever reality you want to visualize. And I think this could happen in the future. It's like dreaming. You just have to lay on a chair, on the bed somewhere or whatever, and then you can enjoy that reality, whatever the reality is. And I think that's going to be the real virtual reality. It is in a long future. All right, so I'm going to do some tutorial.
It's designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Mission 1, you maggot! Move! Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know,
all right.
Little warm-up.
Where's my weapon? Over there?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Oh, you're playing it on GeForce now? That's awesome, Mamba. Did you...
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover!
Got him.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Reanimator to patch myself up. Okay. Welcome to Dojo, Neo. That's what's his name? Morpheus.
Come on, don't need you hurt.
Where is she? This way? Where'd she go? Oh.